So today we're on mission critical. We've got to run to Grand Prairie. So we're really hoping we can avoid the zombie apocalypse and just get our feed supplies, get in, get out, and away we go. We're also going to be going to the Home Depot, get a couple supplies from there. We would usually go to Rona, but everybody's steering clear of the Rona right now. Little baby Jesus Christ, is it cold outside today. Snowing like crazy. I guess whatever. Who needs spring anyways? It's overrated really, I suppose. So we've got this fermented feed here. Should be able to take a smell of it, and it'll smell almost like it's been slightly pickled. To have a slightly sour smell to it, almost like, I guess, like kind of like sourdough bread. But it shouldn't smell nasty or like tainted or anything like that. So this batch is good to go, and we're gonna go give this to our chickens now. As I said, it was really cold outside again today, so we're not gonna be feeding outside just because it's gonna make it miserable for the girls. So we're gonna feed this indoors today. So you can see on the floor of the shop here, I've got this piece of 4-inch PVC. One of the things when we're feeding this fermented feed, it is still moist, and so it doesn't always go very well inside of a cone feeder. Sometimes you can get hung up in there. So we're actually going to build a trough here this weekend and just have an open feeding system for the fermented feed. Make it a little bit easier, a little less mess, and again, reduce wastage. Every once in a while we come out and the tractor doesn't want to start, so we got to throw it on a quick charge. Of course, today just has to be one of those days. Come on, baby. There we go. There's no heater in the tractor. Minus 20 today. A little bit frosty. That's okay. We're just happy to be here. All the snow we got last night looks like we're hauling mini wheats out to the field. Morning, Lester. How are you? Oh, almost biffed her there. So what we're going to do here, take the tractor bucket into the manure pile, basically a big compost heap, and we're just going to turn it over and see what it looks like underneath. So there's good news and bad news. The bad news is the compost pile, manure pile is frozen solid right now. The good news is I was able to chip into one side of it. It looks really dark, black, rich, so it looks really promising for once the weather warms up. Should be able to get a bucket in there, and we'll have lots of good compost to spread in our vegetable garden. I don't know if you saw that. Almost biffed her again. Well, we'll get this tractor put away, and we'll head back over to the sheep pen. We dumped a load of straw in there, and so I'll take a pitchfork over and fork a bunch into their shelter. I had planned this weekend on actually going over there with a wheelbarrow and getting a lot of that manure and compost out of the sheep shelter. But today the weather turned, as you can see, very wintry again, and it's frozen solid, so not much I can do with that. So I'm just going to cover it with a nice layer of straw, give them somewhere warm to bed down while we get through a couple of days of shitty weather. Well, if we're going to run to town today, we better make it worth our while, so we'll get that truck stacked up as high as we possibly can. Better not forget ratchet straps. We don't want anything flying out of the box of the truck, toilet paper or canned soup or what have you. Well, we're off to the feed store. Fingers crossed we survived the trip. If you don't see us in a couple hours, then we love you, but I guess we didn't make it. Well, we survived the feed store, got everything we need from there. Now I'm really gonna be brave. We're gonna hit up Costco. This place is absolutely crazy. It's like being in another world. Get a kayak. Well, Costco. We got pork rinds, peanut butter, lettuce, dog food. Well, we made it back alive from GP, so that's definitely good news. We managed to find this sweet wagon at Costco, so that's going to help us do some chores this summer. Pretty excited about that. But yeah, Grand Prairie was like, I don't know, it was like something out of a really shitty, low-budget zombie movie. So we got lots of bedding in the sheep shelter now. Hey, Juliet. Lots of bedding in the sheep shelter now. And I think it's time to go inside, get yourself a cup of tea, maybe warm up. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Please click the subscribe button down below, and we will see you next time.